What would you say is the most popular drink
So
here?
the whole middle menu is our most popular. We make them ice or hot, and that's what we make all day, every day.
What's your favorite?
What was that?
What's your favorite?
So my favorite right now is the Briar Rose. I don't know if you're looking for more of a coffee flavor, more of a sweet flavor. The Briar Rose is more on the sweet side.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
just decide.
I'll go ahead and go with I'll try the Briar Rose
Briar Rose?
oat milk latte. Yeah, I'll do that hot and regular.
Regular and 2 shots in that is fine?
Yeah. Welcome back to episode 3 of Coffee and Capriccio, everyone. This coffee shop has honestly been my favorite one I visited thus far. I know I've only done 3 places with this series, but this place was so good and cool that I could 100% see myself driving all the way out to Riverside to visit again. I loved the atmosphere of being surrounded by plants and coffee that has been ethically sourced and personally chosen by the lovely women who have built this place. Mundial is women and Latinx owned, and as a fellow Latina myself, I was absolutely enchanted by the passion and care that so clearly goes into every detail of this coffee shop. The songs they were playing in there included the likes of Mana and other classics. There was a variety of dancey music and fairly chill music during my visit, so I knew for this playlist I wanted to keep a dancey feel but combined with relaxed. So, like upbeat music that isn't for a club, if that makes sense. Oh, and I knew I wanted to only find women to stick with the brand and to make sure the songs were sung in Spanish. So, those were pretty much the only requirements I had for curating this playlist. So, let's just jump right into it, y'all. I have 8 songs today, so I'm really excited to share them. Starting off, we have Hipnotico by 039 featuring Mula. So 039 is a male and is a DJ, and his sound is described on his Spotify as sleek and bass heavy, though still Caribbean. Monster cumbia or cyborg tropical bass, and I know that it's a male, and I literally said I only want a woman, but he was a DJ, like produced the song, didn't sing in it. Mula, on the other hand, is a 3-member girl group from the Dominican Republic who, and I quote their Spotify page, fuse electronic music with Caribbean rhythms. So honestly, this collab was a match made in heaven, if I do say so myself. I chose this song to open the playlist because it is about, I believe, being entranced by a person on the dance floor. Plus, the pulsing beats that create a hypnotic flow, I feel, can lure people into the playlist. It's a great opening sound that I feel can really set up the tone I wanted to create. And honestly, walking into this coffee shop, I was really hypnotized by everything and just how cool the vibe and the atmosphere was. Like, y'all, I hope I'm not hyping it up too much. Like, literally, this place is so cool. Moving on to number 2, we have Que Bueno by Noah Sainz. Coming from a Mexican singer, actress, and producer, gotta love the triple threat, I chose this next song because of its groovy R&B style. The lyrics are very simple, which makes for an easy listening, and honestly, every time I listen to this song, I get lost in how smooth it is and how beautiful her voice matches the tone. I can easily picture myself sitting by Mundial's big window at their tables doing work. The end of this song also has this breakdown that is a slight tempo change. It even seems like the melody switches as well. I don't know what the intention was for doing that since this song was a single and not really associated with an album, but I felt it would be a great segue into the next song, which is No Soy Para Ti by Maria Isabel. All I know about Maria Isabel is that she is from Queens, New York, and that she is Dominican, I believe. There's a flag in her bio that I'm pretty sure is the flag for the Dominican Republic. But anyway, the song has what I can describe as reggaeton with a cup of R&B and lightly sprinkled with lo-fi due to those beautiful synths I hear in the back. Honestly, this song makes me wonder why she's not extremely famous because she has all the makings to be on a much higher level. But tangent aside, this song also has simple but effective lyrics where the narrator is expressing how the love pairing is not good for one another, and then she like finds herself in a I feel good alone journey, and honestly, good for her. This is just a really good for her song, and that's how I felt in this coffee shop when I learned that it was woman owned. I was like, yeah, good for them. Period, as they should. Moving on to number 4, we have Ojos Negros by Paula Sendejas and Girl Ultra. This song I feel is the perfect representation of how I wanted this playlist to sound. It's like fairly in the middle. It's like almost the peak of the playlist. So this song was just chef's kiss. It's casual listening music, but like I can also groove to it. Paula is from Spain and Girl Ultra is Mexicana, and they come together so incredibly to make this song. The way it begins makes you think it's going to be a grand dance tune with its almost merengue sounding beats, and then it casually fades into the background to be overrun by the melody, accompanied by all these other beats that make this song so addicting. Everything about this song is perfect and alluring, and the way it sucks you in, I feel represents the way I was sucked into the beauty of this coffee shop. See what I did there? Next is Malas Amistades by Vanessa Samora. This song gives me modern early 2000s. Do not ask me to elaborate on that because I won't. It just makes sense in my head. This song is about toxic friendships. I think my translation skills are not the best, but anyway, I wanted to read y'all what it says in her bio on Spotify because I love it so much. Mexican singer, songwriter, performer, producer, and multi instrumentalist, originally from the iconic city of Tijuana, Mexico, her music is a journey through the less explored sides of pop, guided by the eclectic and psychedelic. Her velvety voice supports melodies that confront the truth of her emotions, and the rawness of her psycho lyric builds a soundscape that envelopes you in an emotional awakening. Absolutely obsessed. I feel as though just as I became instantly obsessed with this cafe, I instantly became obsessed with all of these artists. I can totally see myself sipping my Briar Rose oat milk latte inside Mundial while this song is playing, and no one can change my mind on that. For song number 6, I have Ella, Tu y Yo by Girl Ultra. This song lyrically is giving Jolene in the sense that like the narrator is in a relationship where the guy is cheating, or in Jolene's case, almost cheating, and then she becomes like obsessed with the other woman, but in an almost sapphic manner. I love it. Especially as it is presented in this song with bedroom pop beats and that bass line. Are you kidding me? In terms of the cafe, honestly, I just love Girl Ultra's voice, and I feel like her tone matches the color palette I have in mind here. Again, don't ask me to elaborate, just go with it. Number 7 is La Canción by Maye. The way that Ella, Tu y Yo ends so abruptly and La Canción starts so abruptly makes for a transition that I feel is so good, it actually takes my breath away. I believe this song is originally done by J Balvin. No tea, no shade to J Balvin. I like this version better. I feel like this song is reggaeton alternative. I know I talk a lot about synths when it comes to music on this channel, but I can't help it. The synths are always popping off, and I'm obsessed. This song was chosen literally for the synths. I mean, tell me it doesn't fit. Finally, for the 8th song that will conclude the playlist on a very dancey note is the song Quema by Sotomayor. Now, Sotomayor is the music project of siblings Paulina and Raul from Mexico City, an elegant blend between Afro-Latin rhythms and electronic beats. I got that from their Spotify bio. I wanted this playlist to end on a note that was reminiscent of the music I heard while I was there, which was very upbeat, classic party songs. Not the whole time, but like those are the songs that I remember. So I wanted something that was more beat heavy than any of the other songs, yet wasn't too far off from the overall vibe. Ending on a more vibrant electro new cumbia note represents how I felt walking out the door. Happy, excited, and energized after my visit to this wonderful cafe. It kind of represents the whole like dancing on my way out conclusion because I don't know, I feel like if you're leaving Mundial with negativity, like that's on you because there is no doubt in my mind that everyone will leave this coffee shop feeling satisfied and happy. But anyway, that concludes this playlist, y'all. I had so much fun making this one. I literally had to spend so much time condensing it because I had more than 8 songs, but I'm so happy with the way it turned out. I've been listening to it so much, and if y'all would like to listen to it, because you definitely should, the link for this playlist will be in the description down below. Also, be sure to follow my Instagram for this series. It is at Coffee and Capriccio. It will also be linked in the description, as well as Lovely Wolf's other social medias. Be sure to check them out, like and subscribe, and if you want to see more content from us, join our Patreon. The link will also be in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. Catch y'all later.
Or at least just for a while, give me never ending.